Hey everyone, it's Amy over at Front Porch Pickings, and I am here to talk to you about how to store the items that you get in your box each week. First off, I'm going to talk about the lettuce spinner. I think it's a must-have for everybody supporting local. As you know, if you've already received a box of ours, that the items are not pre-washed. And that is because it will start to break down the leaves, and we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that you have the longest shelf life possible out of the fresh produce. So for us, what we do is we like to put everything in the salad spinner, fill the water up to the top, give it a good bath, rinse it out, and then use the salad spinner to get any of the excess moisture off. Then you can see these glass containers right here. We pop everything into a glass container. It has a top. We then stick it into the refrigerator, and we're going to get at least a week out of the kale and several more days than you would if you were just to store this beautiful lettuce in the refrigerator. Storing the lettuce, spinach, kale in a refrigerator without it being bagged or in a glass container is going to wilt overnight because the job of the refrigerator is to pull that moisture out. So be sure to protect that. Here, we also recommend that you remove the tops from the beets or carrots if when you get carrots. What this is going to do is make sure that you keep the moisture in the leaves and out of the roots. So you just want to rinse these off and dry them, place them in the drawer of your refrigerator. Corn, you don't need to do anything with. You just pop that in the drawer of your refrigerator. And then lastly here we've got the tomatoes and the strawberries. Both very delicate items. Strawberries, you're going to want to pop the top. See if there's any moisture on here. Make sure your berries are dry. Water for both these items are really going to degrade the skin and have mold starting or rot if you get that. So you want to make sure those are dry, and then you pop them into the refrigerator. Here you have tomatoes. We leave them on our counter, and it's really going to depend on the heat and humidity in your own house. So we leave these on to promote some ripening, promote our 5-year-old to just snack on them, and it works out well for us. Now the tomatoes, the heirloom tomato, this beautiful tomato, we're going to eat that tonight because clearly it's ripe. And this one though is on a little less ripe, so we're going to stick that into the windowsill, and we'll be able to eat that in a couple of days. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a shout at our email, which is fp@frontporchpickings.com.